All right, here we're on 4.5, inverse of a square matrix. And so these are some worked examples. So we're supposed to examine the product of the two matrices to determine if it's the inverse of the other. So basically, we're going to multiply and see if it's an inverse. So first things first, it's 2 by 2, 2 by 2, so it should be doable. So if we multiply, we'll take a minus 2 times 1, it's going to be a minus 2. Then minus 2 is going to give us a minus 4. Then minus 2 times that's going to be a plus 2, and then plus 2, so that's going to be a plus 4. That's going to be a minus 4 plus 4, so that's going to be 0. And that's going to be 4 minus 4, so that's going to be 0. Now, the question is that the identity? No, it's not. So they're not inverses of each other. Okay, so this one's not the inverse of this or vice versa. So they are not inverses of each other. What about this one? Examine a product again, determine if they're inverses. All right, well, again, 3 by 3, 3 by 3. So if we multiply them together, we should get a 3 by 3 out. So we have 1 times 1 is 1, and 0 and 0, so it's going to be 1. Then 1 times 0 is 0, and then that's going to be a 0, and that's going to be a 0. So that's going to be a 0. That's going to be a minus 1, a 0, plus 1, so that's going to be a 0. We'll have a minus 3, plus 3 as 0, and then plus 0 is 0. We have a 0, a 1, and then we'll have a 0, so that's going to be a 1. And then we'll have a 3, then we'll have minus 1, that's going to be is going to be a 1, or 2 rather. I can't stop. Minus 3 times that's going to be a positive 3. Minus 1 is going to be 2. Minus 2 is going to be 0. There we go. And then we'll have a 0, a 0, and a 0. Then we'll have 0, 0, 0. And we'll have 0, 0, 1. Well, that is the identity. So yes, they are inverses. Okay, so that's how that one's going to work. All right, so let's stop with that. We'll come back for some more.